Hello and welcome to a smerdp video, and today we are looking at Power Rangers Lightning Collection TimeForce Blue Ranger, aka Lucas, with a vector cycle. Now this is the environmentally friendly packaging, and this is a deluxe figure, and it's probably one of the better deluxes that we've had. We have beautiful TimeForce up there and down there. And then we have what we have with him. He is 6 inches. He comes with some cool stuff. He's on his bike, and then he's on there. Now, let me start by saying that TimeForce was one of those seasons. This is when I was sort of stopping watching Power Rangers. Originally, I was almost a grown-up at this point. So, when it used to come on, I used to sort of, sadly enough, I used to try and watch the first episode and see if Tommy was on there, and obviously it wasn't on there. I watched the first couple episodes and then I dropped off. But I feel like now that I've watched TimeForce a couple of times now, that was a massive mistake. TimeForce is probably one of the best seasons of Power Rangers ever. So if you haven't watched it, it is one to certainly pick up and watch. So here is Lucas's. So he arrives without his helmet on there. It looks pretty cool. He's got the gel hair going on. It looks pretty. Just drop the helmet. Looks like a pretty sweet head sculpt. So it's pretty decent. I don't know what it is, but I felt like the proportions here were out of sync, etc. I have no idea where that helmet is going. It certainly feels like it's out of sync completely. Apologies, I thought it was going to be really quick to pick up his helmet, but it was not. So it's just, he looks sort of lopsided. I don't know what it is, whether it's the head sculpt or the body. It just felt a little bit wonky donkey for me. So let's look at articulation. So the head can go all the way around. It's a nice little bit of looking up and down. He does have a really strong neck going on there. He has the butterfly effect. He can go full 360 there. Go up like that. There is movement on the joint there. There's movement on the bicep. And he has the pinless arms, which are very, very neat. There we go. And he's got a double on the arm. As you can see, he has movement on the wrist. Not any upsy or downsy there, though, which is odd. The movement is on the chest piece there. Yes, the ab cruncher-rooney. He does have the little drop joints there. I hate them. I'm not a fan of them, but he can do the full splits because of them. And you can get him into some amazing poses because of it. But for some reason, I just don't like it. It just doesn't sit well with me. Anyway, there's a swivel on the thigh. There, I thought it was weird. There was no movement on the calf. He has a double on the leg. Once again, pinless, which is very nice. Nice little touch. There we go. Get that in there. Just there. Oh, no, he does have a spin there. I thought I was going mad. There is a spin on the calf. He has a lefty, a righty, an upsy, and a downsy. There we go. Look at him go. He looks awesome. So there is some articulation. So let's bring in that beautiful bike of his. So the bike for me is incredible. It looks really nice. However, these pieces are just a little bit on the chunky side for the hand. You can get them on there, but they're not sort of stern, etc. But I just wanted to point out, you can add these guns on the side. They can pop off very nicely as well, so you can have it without it. It probably looks a bit weird without it. But, you know, the idea of this was that they would escort armored vehicles, as in the show when I think it was Nadira and the I can't remember his name, and some of the others that they were taking along, and they were obviously attacked. I think him and the Yellow Ranger in particular had bikes, but I can't remember if they had bikes after that. Now, my point is, and this is what I wanted to get to, if they did have bikes after that, and the whole team had bikes at one point, and they're driving around like future cops, etc. in the past, then it's inconsistent because we've already had the red TimeForce Ranger without. That's the point that I was getting to, because that just irritates me. Irritates me completely. So it's got really nice. It's got this little stop here as well, which you can push in and push down, which always helps if you're posing on the thing. If you look at the front there, that looks very nice. So I just wanted to say that. So that is very cool. So I do really dig the bike. The bike is very awesome. Very decent indeed. So let's have a closer look at him in terms of how he looks. So that is a beautiful TimeForce Ranger helmet. Nice little morpher there. Very simple, very clear. And I do like the force that the morpher is painted. If I remember rightly, it is attached to the person by their DNA, and that's how morphers cannot be taken and somebody for evil use it, etc. He comes with the awesome little gun as well. So what other accessories does he have? So he has the two swords, like so, which he can wield singly. I don't know how they've come in, but it's really soft plastic, so they've come in a bit ajar, which is a little bit annoying compared to some of the other weapons that we've got that have been quite solid. A little bit of flex is required so they don't break, but it could just been a little bit better. So you come like this, and then you can join them as well, like so. I will have him hold it in a minute. He also comes with two punchy hands. If you want him punching anybody, you can do. And here he is with Wes. And I just wanted to show Wes holding just two swords, and Lucas showing the swords together like so. He's obviously got the gun as well because he's blasting at things. And they just look really good together, let's be honest. They always was, except the only thing that I will point out is that Wes has not been given the pinless joys off figures that we have now. So I just wanted to point that out. But they just look really cool together as such. Very nice. I got a little chip there. That's annoying. Sometimes happens though. I think the only thing that I felt was a little bit disappointed. Sorry, my camera decided not to focus then. Is I felt like they could have found a way to put this on the belts. I can't remember how they used to be in the show, etc. I'd have to go and watch it. Maybe they just magically appeared out of nowhere, like most weapons in Power Rangers. But you know, it just would have been nice, from my opinion. But hey ho, it is what it is. Yeah, just to wrap it up, I'm really happy that we've got another bike. I am quite a fan of the little bikes that come with Power Rangers, although in terms of storage, I'm not sure how much resilience in terms of storage I actually have to retain multiple bikes, etc. I think that could be a problem in the future, unless one of my kids move out, I take over one of their rooms, which I'm hopeful one day will happen. But in the meantime, storage certainly is a problem, especially I know that I love figures coming out quite regular, but at these new hiked prices, I almost wish that they were less. Do you know what I mean? Because it certainly makes me consider whether I want to carry on being a collector, or whether I need to perhaps get a new hobby. Maybe I'll, knit some stuff or something, or, cook for the rest of cooking's a great hobby, by the way, and so's my nan knits some great stuff. But I just wanted to say, maybe I'll get a less expensive hobby. Actually, it's food's probably quite expensive, actually, saying that. Probably knitting is as well. Anyway, doesn't matter. Thank you for watching. This is a great figure. I think he's great to get. If you can get him on sale, fantastic. If not, the bike probably makes up for the price of it in my mind. So I hope you like this. If you do, and you like me, please support my channel by subscribing. Thank you to everybody that is subscribed. I really appreciate you folks a great deal. Make sure you look after yourself, very important these days. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.